my fellow gamers, welcome back to Comfortable Gaming. Happy New Year to everybody. We're back again with the Friday 7 list, and we're looking forward to into 2023. And we're starting this list with 7 most anticipated games coming to Game Pass in 2023. Starting off the list with Starfield, and this was supposed to release in 2022, and obviously we know it got delayed and everything because the game was still not ready in its full state. So with new releases, new updates for this game, it's gonna look like it's gonna be one of the best ones for Game Pass, for Bethesda for next year. It's riding a lot on this game for Bethesda and what they're gonna be doing together with the Xbox. So this is their first big game coming together with Xbox since they merged together. So I'm super excited for this. It's literally Fallout Elder Scrolls in space. Recently we got gameplay last year, the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, and it's super exciting. It's like looks like there's going to be a lot more factions in this one, and it's going to be more written around factions, exploring so many different solar system and planets. So it's like Fallout and Elder Scrolls, similar material in space, but a little bit more on steroids, and there's so much to explore. I'm hoping the factions are going to be one of the best ones since, let's say, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion was my favorite factions when I played. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's highly anticipated for 2023 that this game will do a lot for 2023. And there's so much to love here, to gameplay, to ideas, and hopefully Bethesda sticks to the iconic ways of what they do with the game, that the exploration, the unlocking, the mysteries in the games continues into this game. Next up we got Forza Motorsport, and I'm super also excited for this one. Another great game for coming 2023 to Game Pass. So much to do here, so much as Forza Horizon 5 did so well. I'm super excited to see this game with its details, graphics, and taking it a little bit more serious than more arcadey in the Motorsport series. The detail in this one, they say it's going to be 10 times better than ever before. The details of cards, the environments, the race, every little thing in the game to the pits is going to be really detailedly done well. And I think this might be the best looking game that's going to come to Game Pass in 2023 graphically wise. I think this is just going to be something that just really shows off the next gen consoles, shows what the Series X and S can do, and PC obviously. So I'm super excited to see that from a graphical standpoint and how this game can look. I think it's going to be stunningly looking. And Forza has always delivered, which each series I've played, I've loved every single one of them. And I think this one is just going to continue off the back of Forza Horizon 5 and take it a little bit more gritty and more seriously into the Motorsport series. And like I said, they've gone really into detail with a lot of things in this game. And I think this is going to be one of the best racing games, hopefully, that we're going to see in a long time, and as more of a simulator type of thing than an arcadey one, compared to everything that we got. And I'm super excited for this one coming in 2023. Next up we got Stalker Heart of Chernobyl, and again this game was delayed to 2023, and with right reasons, because this is a Ukraine studio, and we know unfortunately what's been going on around Ukraine and between Russia and them in the last year, almost a year since it started. So this game's still to come out, and this studio still to push out such an iconic franchise that not a lot of people maybe know, but back in the day I played all 3 Stalker games, and this one just looks like it's following all of that with next gen and everything, better story. And I'm thinking I'm the most excited for this game to come to Game Pass, because I'm a huge fan of Stalker. And as we dive back into Chernobyl, mutants, stalkers around, different factions, monoliths, we'll see what we get in this one. It looks really exciting to explore Pripyat again and all around the reactor again in this really cool horror first-person shooter game, which is really awesome. And then it's going to be open world to explore and do other things. I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this. The detail that we've seen recently in the new gameplay still has all of those old features, just updated everything for next gen. So there's a lot of things that throws back to the original games, which I really love. So it's not like it's been scrapped completely into something new, but it is a brand new Stalker game, and we've been waiting for this for quite a while, and I'm so glad this game is still coming out. Next up we got Wulong Fallen Dynasty, and this is something to be like a Dark Souls sort of game with gameplay, difficult bosses, dodge mechanics, and sort of that sort of style. This really surprised me when it got announced. It looks really fantastic. I love the combat in this game being over the top and being also in a little bit in Chinese mythology rather than usually a Japanese or Viking mythology these days. I feel like everything's gone Viking mythology these days in most games. It's nice to see something a little bit new and different, and we don't have a lot of games dedicated to Chinese mythology, so something really to look forward to crazy over the top gameplay, interesting story so far. What we've seen in the gameplay, and this isn't far off as well. I think it's coming in May in 2023, and there's a lot to love here. And someone who's loved the Dark Souls series, Elden Ring was such a great game last year. I'm really looking forward to this one and to challenging difficult fights and bosses and things like that. And next part, if you're looking for something new, is Monster Hunter Rise. That's coming really around the corner in the next few days, coming January 20th. And Monster Hunter Rise is finally coming to consoles and things like that. And it's coming day one to Game Pass, which is really awesome. It's going to support 4K and 60. As this game originally launched as an exclusive just for the Nintendo Switch, then it came to PC. And we've been waiting for a while and hoping this game will come. So it was a great announcement, and I think a really anticipated game to start off the year. A really great game. Capcom has really taken off in the last couple of years, again releasing really bangers of games, and they got a lot of things big lined up this year with Resident Evil 4 and Street Fighter 6. And this to come to Game Pass is really awesome. Next one, we got Atomic Heart. And this, I don't want to say it's like Stalker, but it follows that Soviet sort of style with completely weird mechs, not really mechs, like robotic things, enhanced things. Reminds me a little bit of Bioshock in a way in its sense, except set in more of like a Soviet universe type of thing, and you can do sorts of abilities and things like that, shoot things. It's a very weird looking game and something that's completely unique and different, and I love to see great innovation like this. I'm super excited to try this out when it comes to Game Pass, because this just looks amazing so far, and I hope this game delivers. And last one on the list, we got Redfall, also coming from Bethesda, and this is from Arcane Studios that made the Sonnet games and Prey and things like that. And this can be played all co-op and things like that as you play on this Redfall, Massachusetts type of thing. I think it's an island, and you fight vampires. So I think you're kind of like a vampire slayer, and then vampires have taken over, and you explore this town and things like that. So there's a bit of a story as well. Reminds me a little bit of like a Left 4 Dead vibe, just with vampires inside, and you can play co-op with friends and jump in and literally play the whole story together. So it's meant to mostly be played with friends along, and it's something really exciting for a great co-op game in 2023. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.